Welcome to week 3 of Critical Thinking and Writing. This week we're going to be continuing our writing process in our opinion paper or our term paper. You're going to be developing your works, your bibliography section of your paper, the works that you'll be citing. You need to compile those resources, whether they be books, articles, websites. All of those can be included as part of your paper as sources, source material for the paper that you're putting together. And all of them need to be included in your bibliography, which you're going to be uploading this week to Blackboard. Now, remember, next week, the 4th week of class, your rough draft is due. So by this point, you should have a really good idea of the direction, the shape that your paper will be taking from start to finish, the progress, your flow of your argument. And right now, you're adding the resources, the materials that you're going to reference to really bolster your argument, and also make sure that there's a inclusion of some sources that may argue or that with which you might take exception, with which you might disagree. That kind of strengthens your argument to show that you've thought about other sides of the argument as well. Doesn't mean you have to agree with everything that's included in your source material. It just means that you have to have considered it, and especially if you have arguments that you're going to be making or overcoming arguments against your position, it's good that you cite the sources of those instead of just saying some people say. So once you start doing this, you'll find that it's very easy to get 6, 8, 10 or more sources for your paper. You want to make sure that you're citing sources that would defend and support your position so that you're not a lone voice crying in the wilderness. You want to show that others, that you're standing on the backs of others who have also thought this through and have taken the position that you're taking. And so those are the various ways that you're going to use sources in the development of your paper. There will be another quiz this week. It'll be very similar in layout to last week, except this week's quiz will be based on your reading of the textbook. There will also be more discussion board posts, just like last week. You want to make sure that you're not only posting an original response to the question, but that you're also interacting with other students and responding to their posts and facilitating back and forth discussion. That's what the discussion board is for. Finally, there's a special assignment this week, and that special assignment is a proofreading assignment. It's important that you access that by getting it off of the attachment that's there on Blackboard, and that you complete that assignment in Microsoft Word. You need to use the review function of Microsoft Word, and if you have never used that review function before, there is a detailed explanation of how to do that in the Syllabus and Materials section on Blackboard. If you click on Syllabus and Materials, you'll see that there is a student's guide to using Microsoft Word. And if you look at that document, you'll see an explanation of how to use the Review tab so that you can select an error or something that stands out to you, grammatical, spelling, whatever the problem is. Could simply be formatting. You can select that and click Comment, insert comment, and it'll create a way for you to bring attention to the error and make a correction to it. And your target is to find 100 errors in the document. There's more than 100 in it. So take your time with that assignment, complete it that way. And the reason it's important that you do it this way specifically is this is how you're going to be doing one another's papers. In a couple of weeks, when you get one another's papers, you're going to review, you're going to edit a peer's paper, and you're going to do it this very same way. Okay? All right. Well, God bless you as you continue in your studies. I pray that you are developing your critical thinking process, and that you are employing that process as you present your paper and as you think through the subject that you're presenting. Take care.